Hey, Brother Manuel.
Hi, brother Nathan.
I just wanted to ask you about what you received from the prophetic word from Grant Owen.
Well, first of all, I want to thank Brother Owen for coming over and most likely to be obedient to do what God told him to do. Because actually, I know that it was God telling him what to do, and I just want to thank you for that revelation. We already received those revelations before, and that's what we know is confirmation. It's a revelation with confirmation. That's what it is. And one of the things that really got me, that really helped me, it's when God told us through you that He is so pleased with us, that He loves us so much, and that's one of the things, because we understand, we know right here that we're gonna go to the next level. But a lot of times, guilt might not let you go to the next level, or sometimes you're just not been doing enough. You feel like you're just not been doing enough for God. And when God is telling us, He is so pleased with us. He can be no more pleased. He's pleased with us. That's just an encouragement for us to say, wow, if He's pleased, then let's do what He wants us to do. And then thank you for being pleased with us, instead of us be feeling guilt or be feeling that we're short, that we're not enough for that. We can say, oh wow, no, He is pleased, so I'm in the right place right now to move forward. I'm in the right place to move forward, and that comes together with what He said about that we're going to be, we are here to receive the inheritance. And I was sharing with Brother Nathan the other day. I had a revelation. Somebody spoke with, I can't remember who exactly said it, but that was years ago, that we were going to receive inheritance in this church. And that inheritance is the people in this church who's been praying for decades. All those old people that passed away, all the old people who were here praying. I believe that this is what this revelation was all about. Now we're going to receive the fruits of all of those people praying. And that's one of the reasons why I put things together, why God is so pleased with us. He doesn't only see what we're doing, He sees what everybody else in the past has been doing. That's why He said, you guys are perfect right now. And that's what He's so pleased with us, because somebody else has been doing the hard work for us as well. All we got to do is take over. That's all we got to do, just come and take over. That's the inheritance that we're going to receive, what they've been doing. That's why He said, you said this church was so rich in faith. This church was so rich. It was how do you say when you're so rich? Wealthy. And that's what He said, yeah, it's going to be in financially we're believing in that, but this church is so wealthy in revelations. This church is so wealthy in faith. This church is so wealthy spiritually. And that wealth is being getting through decades. That's what these people who've been in this church that I even never met, that's what makes it so great and awesome. I didn't even met none of the people, but that's one of the inheritance that we're going to be receiving. All those prayers for decades, it's now that it's going to come to pass. All those people in the streets that are coming, those through all the years, all those people, they pray and pray and pray for this neighborhood. Now it's going to come to pass. That's the inheritance that we're going to receive, that whatever has been praying, and of course what we've been doing. But that's why we got to get the mindset. Yeah, maybe we're not been doing enough. Okay, yeah, maybe we've not been doing enough, or maybe maybe some people do, some people doesn't. But somebody else did it for us already. So what we got to do is get in line, get a prayer life, get ready, dedicate our life to God, because the path is made. All we got to do is keep walking through it. Keep walking through it, keep the maintenance. I was sharing with Brother Nathan that it's like somebody bought a house a long time ago, and they bought the house, and they've been making the payments, and they've been putting so much money in the house. They put new plumbing, they put new carpet, they put tile, You know, and it's like people in the past has been over right here. They did shut-ins. They did so much prayer. They were preaching every day. There was so much prayer, too much prayer just going on and on and on in shut-ins. And that's the same with the house. They already invested. They already put too much. And the only thing they right now that we have to do in this church, just keep on walking. It's like they said, here's the house. Now you take over. We already invested so much. Now you take over. Now it's your responsibility. You're still gonna have to make the payments, which is it's just a way to say it. You still have to go start praying. You're still gonna have to go and get in line with God. Pray day by day, serve God, work with God much in every area that God pushes you to do it, but the path has already been made. That's the inheritance that we're getting. That's why it lined up with what I heard probably a couple of years ago. I'm not sure from where, but I said, wow, that's what God was saying. So now is the time where we're going to be receiving that inheritance. And I just want to thank you, because we know we're going to the next level. We know, and I know we're not waiting on God. We understand. That's settled. God is ready. He's waiting on us. But I want to thank you for coming. I want to thank you for being obedient and preach what God told you to preach, and not what you wanted to preach, because that was God talking through you. And I thank you for being obedient through God. And that's basically all I want to say. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Brother Manuel.